Yes, welcome everybody. We are live with the fifth race of the Platinum Racing League, the Shadowzone GT3 Season 4, and we jump directly straight into a lap around the circuit we are at today. If you've watched yesterday's practice, you would have seen the circuit already. We're at the circuit, the Monza, so yeah, we jump directly into a lap. A long straight ahead of us now, over start finish. We're gonna come into the Variante Rete. We brake just past the 150 meter board. Going out to first gear here. Very tight chicane on the exit as we power out and we go to Curva Grande. Of course, everyone knows this circuit as a very high speed circuit, Temple of Speed. It's also called. As we come out of Curva Grande, we go into Variante della Roggia, braking just before the 100 meter board. Make sure to don't touch the grass on the outside there on entry. We absolutely clatter the curbs and we accelerate onto the two Lesmos, first Lesmo. We take quite an early apex, power out to the exit, and then the second one tightens up on exit very much. We take the curb on the inside and go out to the outside. Use absolutely everything on the track. And then we have a little straight to relax again before we go into Variante Ascari. Braking just before the 100 meter board again. A very high speed chicane this one. Very easy to lose it here on exit over the curb. Go wide onto the gravel. Nearly miss it. And now we have a little straight again to relax before we go into the last corner. Curva Parabolica. Down to fourth here, third maybe. Maybe power out. Obviously this exit is very important because we have a long straight ahead of us. That's the challenge our drivers are gonna face in today's race. As we go on to our live images now. We'll quickly go through the championship standings. We have two different championships. If you didn't already know, we have a Pro Championship, where the fastest drivers are of course in, and we have an AM Championship. In both we have of course different leaders. We'll first go on to the AM Championship. In first we have Remco Barlow, 63 points over Sven Merckx. He has 43 points, a very healthy lead, 20 points. Then in third we have Davy Reitsma with 34 points, so quite some margin to catch up already in the fifth round of the season. But now we go on to the pro standings. Mark Stevens with a very healthy lead there. 37 points over Sam Coleman. Mark Stevens has 107 points already on, I think, 18 points. He's 18 points short of having, I think, a clean sheet here. Sam Coleman is in second, 70 points. As I said, 37 points behind. And then Vincent Usemt is behind with 54 points himself. That's a difference of 53. So quite some margins to catch up. The point system as we run is 1 point for the pole position man. So in qualifying we definitely have something to go for. So something to look out for is a pole position point. There'll also be 25 points for the winner of the race. We don't count the different categories for points. We just give the points as they run. So they won't be given 25 points if an AM driver is 10th and finishes in the lead of his class. He'll still be given 1 point. So yeah, let's go on to the team standings then. Platinum Racing Team Pro is in first there with 122 points, leading over trackside team blue with 106 points. Pretty close there, so still a lot to fight for early on in the season. In third we have OP Nipper Racing red with 101 points, 5 points back from second place trackside blue. So yeah, still a very high possibility they'll catch this one. Ooh, as we have a spinner out on track. That's Sam Coleman in second at the moment in free practice. This is still free practice, so we'll be going on to qualifying in a bit. And then in fourth we have Vulcan Sim Racing with 70 points actually. So they're quite far behind P3. As we look now on board with Mark Stevens in the chase cam, our championship leader in pro. Currently first in practice with a 1 minute 47.160, leading with almost 2/10 over Sam Coleman. Sam Coleman himself is in second in the pro standings. So yeah, we'll look onto that. We'll look for a lovely fight up ahead. Oh, as he goes off as well, keeps it out of the barrier, amazingly. As we look now with the as I said, the championship leader in AM is Remco Barlow. We'll see if we can go on board with him quickly. Let's see how he navigates this high-speed circuit. Of course, in GT3 cars it's a little bit less high speed than in F1 cars, but still, these cars go, I think, with an average speed of 230, I think it was, something like that. I don't exactly know. Don't have the numbers in front of me right now. But his fastest lap at the moment is a 1:48.696. As my timing says, he is improving that time at the moment. He is at the moment not the leader in the AM standings, but is he going to improve this lap? No, he isn't. 1:49.198. The leader at the moment in practice for the AMs is Harry Vihavainen. He is leading with a 1:47.829. He himself is in fifth in the AM standings, 28 points. So not going to be able to take the lead this time. But he will be challenging with this pace for a very good result. He's top 6 overall right now. Highest place AM driver. In second we have Thijs Merks. He is only 31 thousandths of a second off from Hari. So they'll be very close. Oh, as we see Happy Keston going off there. Let's see why. Coming into the first chicane here. Does he outbrake himself? Seems like he doesn't. Oh, just takes too much speed into the corner. And then, oh, the rejoin very close there. Quite a dangerous rejoin there. Seems to be all good. Back out on track again, safely. as we have an improvement from Kalle Karkainen. He sets a 147.797, which shoots him up to 6th position. He is killing the standings. He's not placed very high in the pro standings at the moment. He is 11th in the standings, the pro standings. Has 16 points. 10th place is only 1 point ahead of him. So still a lot of room for improvement for him. As we'll go on board with Barry Oosterveen right now. He's in the pits, so he isn't on there right now. I think this is the only Mercedes AMG we have in the field. Yeah, that's right. This is the only AMG Mercedes we have in the field. Lovely rumbling noise. He himself is at the moment in 12th. Let's go on board for a lap around this high-speed circuit again. Coming onto the long straight now, going over start-finish right now. We'll go for a fast lap, I think. He's just gone out of the pits. Let's see if he can improve himself. Currently 3rd in AM. But this is only practice, though. We have 10 minutes left of free practice before the qualifying begins, and we'll see the very fast lap times. Although I think if Mark Stevens can do it, we will be able to see 46, but I think that's going to be very difficult. 47.160 is already a very, very fast lap time. So we'll not be looking to improve that by a second or something. It is possible though. Mark Stevens is a very good driver, as the championship standings relate. Has been at the front of the field for I think almost every race. Just like Sam, he's been unlucky in some races. He's gonna be looking to bounce back from that this one. Oh, this is a very interesting camera our racing has picked out. As he comes across the line now, is going to be an improvement. 149.0 seems like he's on a race fuel. He's on a race tank right now. Most laps done in this practice session. Who is that? Who has done the most laps in this practice session? That's actually Winston Eckel. He's done a lot of laps. Pepper Kersten here has gone up to 20th overall. As Paul E. Raven shoots himself up to 19th overall. So Pepper Kersten's goes down a place. He seems to be improving this lap. Seems to be on a very fast one. Although his first sector doesn't say that. 53 seconds in sector 1. Ooh, that's not good. That's a very hard hit into the wall. Remco Barlow, a lot of drivers into the pits now. All preparing for the qualifying that's coming up. So we go on board again with Louis Gasper in 7th right now. So the pros are taking the top of the leaderboard again. I was a bit mixed up. It seems they found their groove right now. 5 minutes left still in this practice session. Still some time to improve. Seems like Louis Gasper is again going faster. Purple in the last sector. Gonna be looking to improve. He himself is 6.5 tenths off of P1. But he'll be looking to improve that by 3 tenths as it looks right now. It all depends on the run out of the Ascari chicane here. Catch a little bit of the curb there, that unsettles the car a bit. Takes all of the curbstone there. 3 tenths, still improving, going purple again. She comes now out of the last corner. What's he gonna do? It's gonna be a 1:48.016. Not able to improve this time. As he as well goes into the pits. Winston Eccles still in the pits. As we look on board now with our championship leader again, Mark Stevens. Uses all of the track, of course. There's a reason why this man is on top of the standings right now by such a big margin. Even if he doesn't finish this race and his closest rival gets pole and finishes first, he'll still not be able to catch up to Mark right now. And we're only at the 5th round of the championship, so that it says a lot about the lead he has and how good he is. Last lap was a 1:47.471. Seems like he's going for another one. We have a little bit of a crash again. Seems to be a theme, this. Go on board with Harry again. Remco Barlow improved again. Oh, you have a car off there. Absolutely beautiful. This circuit, such high speeds. Ooh, we have someone off again. Yeah, a lot of drivers seem to be pushing the boundaries right now. Yeah, and Mark Stevens keeps... He just casually keeps popping out those 47s in race trim, I think. Seems like he's on race fuel, at least. We'll go on board with Pepe Kersten for a bit. Let's see how he handles this circuit. As I said, pretty new to the series, but improving fast. We'll definitely be looking for some good results further on in the season. The last lap, his fastest lap is a 1:58.53. Let's see what it is. His lap 1:51.588. So close. Let's see if we can improve this one. Ibink jumps up to P19, 1:50.294. There he goes. Oh, his Pep is gone there for a second. Our practice is done. We now go on to qualifying, and this is where the drivers are really gonna push it. Seems like no one's out on track yet. Oh, there they all go. Like absolute maniacs. We'll look on board with Mark Stevens. You know what, actually we'll go on board with good mornings, Heistra, for a bit. In his beautiful Platinum Racing livery. In formation, of course, with all his teammates. Let's see if we see some slipstreaming going on here as well in these in this race, like we see in F1 as well. Seems like they are in a train, so he'll definitely try that. As Mark Stevens has no time to hang around with it. Immediately pushes from the out lap. Has a pretty up the temperature now. As he comes out of the last corner to begin his first fastest lap, or his first fast lap, a banker lap. This will be probably. A lot of room there on the exit still. It's an important exit, so it's absolutely crucial you get it right. Sven Merckx now also coming out of the last corner. It'll be interesting to see what these guys do. Kane Crawford. Little train of Lamborghinis here. Seems like they are gonna try the slipstream thing. Seems like Sven is the best. Has the best line here. He's a little bit further back. Meanwhile, Winston Eckel is also starting his lap now in the Porsche. He's also the only Porsche in... No, he isn't. Never mind. He is the first of the two Porsches right now. Second Porsche is in the AM class. Mark Stevens, is he going to catch some traffic right now? That'll not help his lap. Although if he can catch a slipstream from it, can just come get him at the right time. Oh, not what he was looking for. Immediately stops his lap. Sam Coleman here. Number 2 in the championship. Did he have a better lap? Seems like he didn't. As we have our first lap right now. And our first time to beat is a 1:48.608 by Sami A. Manila. Already beat him with a 1:47.957 by Timu. See what Sam's gonna do here. Coming out of the last corner. It's gonna be a 1:47.957 for or 975 for Sam Coleman. Still beaten by Timu. This man is on provisional pole position right now. Ooh, but he just overcooks it. Winston Eckel, also a very fast driver. Normally a bit higher up, 8th currently, but he is improving. 6/10 at the moment. Vincent Ossem's also improving. His last lap time was a 1:50.022. He is currently 3rd in the championship. So he'll be looking for a good result to catch up. Currently 1.8 seconds down on his previous lap time. He'll still need more. It's gonna be a low 48 right now. He'll need more, but he's going purple at the moment. Sam Coleman also improving. Oh, but he has traffic, a lot of traffic there. Like we see normally here. Marnix Hessler, what is he doing? He's just come across the line. Sven Merckx also improving. Winston Eckel, did he improve? 1:47.684. He goes provisional pole position with that. 3/10 clear now of the rest of the field. But gets immediately overtaken again by Vincent Ossem now. 12,000 of a second apart, these guys. Let's see, where is our championship leader? Mark Stevens. He's gonna finish his lap in a bit. Last lap was a 1:56.488. He'll be looking to improve that one. He'll need a front start here, especially at this track, where there's a lot of risk in the first chicane. Normally the field bunches up there as well. Let's see what's going to be. He's going to come across the line. 148.0. Only a 148.0. 4/10 off of pole position at the moment. Didn't count as his last lap though. So something like an off track there. Seems like he's going again. Pepe Kersten hasn't also hasn't set a lap time yet. He's on a little bit of a slower lap time. But then it's Timo again, improving 2/10 of a second right now, improving. That'll shoot him up to first at the moment. 3/10 only. He only has to find 2.5 tenths to go to pole position right now. That's what he's doing right now. No one dramatically improving right now in the top 6. Only this guy, Timo. Is he going to be able to get a provisional pole position? 147.672 is the time he's looking for. It's going to be a 147.43, 0.643, and that is a provisional pole position. 29 thousandths of a second clear now of Vincent Oussem. These margins are very close. Vincent himself also improving as well this lap, 2/10. Let's see what Mark Stevens is doing right now. Seems like his first sector was a bit off again. Not catching a lot of luck right now, this man, as we still have 11 minutes of qualifying left. Still a lot of time on the board for him to improve. Oh, but Vincent is going to catch some traffic here. He did catch some traffic that's going to hamper his lap. Sam Coleman also improving 2/10. He needs 3/10 really to get pole position. Our pole sitter in AM is currently Marcus. He is a 10.5 clear of Sven Merckx. He is in pit lane right now. Let's see, where's Mark Stevens here as he's gonna finish his lap. Here he is. What's it gonna be for Mark Stevens? Is he gonna shit up to the top 6? No, he isn't. 2:09.545. This man not getting great luck. We'll stay with him for this lap. Oh, we're gonna go into Sam Coleman. He is improving by 2/10 right now. This could be enough to shit him up to provisional pole position. 3/10. He's going purple at the moment. But behind him, Marcus is also improving in the Anfield. Oh, and he catches a little bit of traffic there. That is going to hamper his lap. A spinner in front of him. 3/10 improving right now. Seems like he has enough right now, but it's all going to come down to this last corner. Does he get the exit out of this? It's very, very close right now. 2/10 he needs. He's going to be looking for a 147.643. It's going to be a... It's not going to be enough. He just caught the off track there when the spinner was in front of him, and he's now going to catch a lot of traffic coming out of the pit lane as well. Mark Stevens. He's currently 2/10 down on his fastest lap. Which is taken from practice, I think. He's going purple in the last sector. Wants to get all the slipstream available. Seems like the traffic is going to get out of his way. His first, yeah, pretty competitive lap, I think this will be. 4/10 down. This is going to be low 47. We know we can do this. Winston Eckel also improving in the top 10. This is going to be a 147.756 from Mark Stevens. That's going to shoot him up to 4th. 1/10 of pole position. But we have Kalle Karkainen now improving as well. He's gonna catch some traffic. Are they gonna get out of his way? Yes, they will. He's gonna wanna get all the slipstream available there. Mark Stevens again improving by 2/10 in the first sector. But Teemu himself also improving by 2/10. Seems like it's not gonna be enough for Kalle Karkainen. Currently 10th above his fastest lap time. He is improving though. Remco Barlow also improving as well. 5/10, 6/10 even. But Teemu himself is also improving by 3/10 right now. Is he going to challenge everyone here and just say I'm the fastest? 3/10 on his fastest lap. That's going to be a low 47. We saw it is possible because Mark Stevens did it as well. A 147.1 he did. Currently he has a 147.684. So a lot of room for improvement there. 5/10. He was faster in the practice session. 147.643 is the pole position lap time. Is he going to be able to improve that? He's 3/10 down, it seems like, at the moment. Takes the shortest line to the finish line. And he is going to improve, yes. 147.542. Now 1/10 clear of P2. But it's very close behind him. Winston Eckel improving by 5/10. Coming out of the last corner here. Is he gonna take pole position? No, he isn't. Also doesn't improve. Very close though to his fastest lap time. It seems like the slipstreaming is not really working for him here. Vincent Osem's improving by a second. I think my timing screen is lying to me here. I think that's on his last lap time. As Mark Stevens shoots up to second. 147.664. Out again. Gonna let some traffic by. Oh, don't stop on track there. That's dangerous. As we have our pole sitter in Am. Improving, the only Mercedes in the field. Improving by 4/10 right now. He currently has a 48.0. Second, his closest Am rival is Remco Barlow. 148.151. A 10th off there. Improving by 3/10 though. But I think that was an off track there. Just a little bit too much on the exit. We'll see as he comes across the line. Currently he's improving by 3/10. That should put him in the top 4. Top 5. Does this lap count is the question. And where is he going to shoot up to? The lap did count, but it is a slower lap. 148.836. Timer's again lying to me. This morning's Heister is now also improving. Seems like the slipstream thing is working for him now. He is 5th currently in the AM standings, as we have 3.5 minutes left of qualifying. As he bails out of this lap, will improve in the next one. Mark Stevens currently on a new lap. Is this gonna be the pole lap for him then? He'll get one more lap after this one, if he's quick. That'll be all. So it has to be this lap. Seems like he is improving in the first sector quite a lot actually. Three 10 downs currently. Just glads over those curbs. You can really throw the car over the curbs. This GT3 car. as we now go into the Lesmos. A lot of room still left there on the exit. But no, actually no room left there on the second Lesmo exit. He's improving by 4/10 right now. Vincent was sent behind him, also improving. See here Timu behind him now. Don't want to slot in behind him. Wants to get that juicy slipstream from the BMW from Mark. He is improving by 5/10 right now. This is going to be a very low 47 if he can keep this up. And he'll say bye-bye to the whole field. This is going to be as he comes now, as he goes now through Curva Parabolica. Currently improving by 6/10. My timing screen says, is he lying to me again or not? We'll see right now. 147.214, and that's provisional pole position by 3/10 right now. Amazing lap from Mark Stevens again, and he does it again. If he needs to, he'll easily do it, this man. Like it's nothing. A 147.197. Again a 147.1. As we said, Vincent Ostems also improves. 147.3 he does. Only 1.5 off. He can catch that in his last lap. But is Vincent going to be able to give us a 46? That's the question. He is improving again though, 2/10. That is a 46, a provisional 46. He currently has the provisional pole position. Provisional pole sitter in AM is Thijs Merks with a 147.720. He's leading this pack. Seems like he's improving by 4/10 as well. Let's see what he's gonna do. Oh, who's that behind him? Thijs Merks. Is he gonna improve? That's the question. Down by 4/10. That's gonna shoot him up to, I think, P2 overall if he can keep this up. Thijs Merks, what is he gonna do? Our AM pole setter at the moment is gonna do a 148.5. Time machine lying to me again, hyping me up for no reason. Seems like Mark Stevens is improving. Is he though? No, he isn't. 147.4. Can't improve his last lap time. Seems like Vincent also bailed out of it. Bailed out of this one. This has been our qualifying. Last lap from Mark Stevens right now. Is someone improving? Winston Eckel seems like he's improving. He'll be looking to get a little bit higher up. He's currently 5th overall and 5th in the pro standings. As we hear some colossal accidents going on in the pit lane there. Some iRacing bug. Sam Coleman, is he going to be able to improve? It looks like it. Definitely looks like it. 110 down at the moment. That's going to shoot him up to 3rd position overall. Is he going to be able to get a little bit more out of this? Currently has a 147.575. This lap is a, just not 147.661. Just not able to improve. Mark Stevens, what is he doing right now? Is he gonna be able to improve then? No one improving at the moment except Mark. He's very close to his provisional lap. Seems like he's gonna come into the pit lane. No, he isn't. Definitely not a fast lap this then. 147.567. Still a fast lap though, but not able to challenge for any fast lap like he had done before. 147.196 seems to be the pole lap. Our pole man will be Mark Stevens. And with that, he secures a point in the championship overall. No one improving anymore. So that'll be our qualifying for today then. It's going to be Mark Stevens on pole position. Beautiful lap from him. 1:47.196. 1.5 tenths clear of the rest of the field. As we go now onto the grid, we'll quickly move through the grid if they are in running order. We'll have a rolling start in this series. As the field lines up behind the pace car. So we'll quickly run through the field now. Mark Stevens on pole position. Behind him we have Sam Coleman. He's currently P2 in the championship. Then we have Sammy in third position, also pro. Then we have... Never mind, let me do this. This is the field. Sorry for that. Mark Stevens on pole position. Vincent Oussem in second. Third is Timu in the BMW M4 GT3. Then we have Sam Coleman, the P2 in the championship right now. Winston Eckel is on P5. On P6 we have our AM pole sitter, that is Thijs. And then we have on P7 we have Luis Gasper, also in the pro field. Kalle Karkainen on P8. On P9 we have our second placed AM car. It's Marcus. Yeah, with a very difficult surname. I'm gonna try to pronounce it correctly. Vita Kangas. I don't think I said that correctly, but oh well. Excuse me. Then we have Perry Oosterveen on 10th. Also a pro driver, Sammy, on 11th. 12th we have Remco Barlow, also in the Anfield. He's our third placed AM car. And then we have Daniel Murphy on 13th position. 14th is Sven Merckx. 15th is the founder and creator of the league and the community, Marnix Heister, as we roll from the grid. Kane Crawford in 16th. 17th we have Harry Vihaviainen. Don't think I pronounced that correct as well. David Rietsma in on P18. P19 is Navarre Luki. P20 we find Yuri Ubink. P21 Mark Feeney. And P22 we have Pepper Kerstens. Paul E. Raven doesn't seem to be starting. As the field lines up now behind the pace car. We have our championship leader on pole position. Pace car is gone. He'll be free to give the green. As the field lines up side by side, with Mark Stevens and Vincent Oussem on the front row. As we head now to the finish line. And we go green for the 5th race of the Platinum Racing League Championship, with a very good start from Mark Stevens. Behind him it seems to be Sam, who has a very good start in the Porsche. Goes down the inside for the first chicane. Does everyone survive the first chicane is the question. Seems like it for now. At the back of the field, Mark Stevens already heading clear of the field by almost a second. Behind him we have Timu fighting for second place, going into the Variante della Raggia now. Is he going to try to go to the outside, which will be the inside for the chicane? Yes, you will. Is he going to outbrake him though? That's the question. He's on the inside. He'll need to give this up. Very deep into the chicane from Vincent. He survives though. Seems like everyone has survived the first chicane. As Vincent is heading clear now of the field. 2 seconds already. He is clear. Obviously a very good start from him. We have Sam Coleman and we have a spinner in the background. That's Timo, I think. Oh, and another spinner. That's our AM leader. Luckily no one crashes into them. But he'll not be happy with that, our AM leader. Remco Barlow. Oh, as we have another carnage going on here. As meanwhile, Mark is just heading clear of the field. Remco Barlow already in the pit lane. As we see now right ahead of him. A lot of jostling going on. Pepper Cashins is 16th. He's gained a lot of position. Mark Stevens still in first. Vincent in second after the first lap, but he'll be challenged by Sam in the Lamborghini. He'll go down the inside for the Variante Retifilio. He'll make that one stick and he'll take the position. He'll take second position from Vincent Osem. As they go now onto the Variante della Roccia. Coming out of the Curva Grande. Seems like Sam is defending the inside. Beautiful defending here. Beautiful a battle going on behind that. As I think Thijs gets overtaken. Winston Eckel also overtaking Lewis Casper there. Sven Merckx now. I think he's... Thijs Merckx is our actual AM leader in 4th overall. As, yeah, Mark Stevens just heading clear of the field. Sam Coleman now with a little bit of breathing space between him and Vincent. Pretty good battle going on here. As Vincent will be trying to get Sam into the Variante Retifilio, the first chicane. I think Parabolica's not an overtaking place to do that. A lot of people already in the pit lane. Yuri Ibink, also a very fast driver. As we have Vincent now coming out of the Variante or the Curva Parabolica. He'll be looking to overtake him. He'll be a little bit far back now, I think. But the slipstream is working. Is he going to be able to do this? Is he going to dive down the inside? No, he isn't. He's going to stick behind for another lap. Or at least for another corner. As Sam gets the exit right now. And he'll go and chase down Mark Stevens now in first place. Thijs Merckx in 4th position. Our AM leader. Winston Eckel behind that. Kane Crawford in 11th. He's currently 3rd in the AM standings. Excuse me, he's pro. Looked over that for a second. He's gained a lot of position. Perry Oosterveen also overtaken Sven Merckx. As Mark Stevens is gonna catch some traffic in the form of Peppe Kesten. Of course, a lot of these drivers are going to be racing in the Porsche as well, Porsche season, which will be announced more of in the coming weeks, I think. But some interesting things going on here. Mark Stevens is being catched by Sam Coleman. Sam seems to have the better race pace at the moment, but he's challenged by Vincent as well. Is Vincent gonna try and do something about this? Is he gonna dive down the inside? It's very close. He is gaining though, not gonna be able to do a move here. A little bit too far back. So he keeps his nose out of there. Trying to get the exit out of here. as Paprikast is again in the wall there. Not a good race for him. A race to forget, I think. As they're both catching Mark. Mark just doesn't seem to have the pace at the moment. Last lap 1:48.122. Which is not the pace he's looking for, actually. As we have the battle here now for 8th position. Perry Oosterveen and Sven Merck. Sven is in the AM category. This is not a fight for his category, but the points are awarded overall. Mark Stevens, has he made a mistake? Has Mark Stevens made a mistake here? We'll see here coming out of the... It seems like... Is he down on power or something? Has he underfueled? Or he has a slowdown, of course. So it's Sam Coleman now in the lead. Oh, and Vincent Ossem going wide in the background. Yeah, sad to see that, Remco. We saw the big pile up there. As we have Thijs Merckx here now challenging for 4th position behind Winston Eckel. They are also catching Mark Stevens. Mark Stevens seems to have a little bit of pace issues here. Doesn't seem to have the pace as we have a battle for the lead now. Vincent, is he gonna try it this time? Not quite. But also doesn't seem to get the run out of the chicane all the time. Is he gonna get a better run now then? He seems to be closer this time. Gonna try and do something here. Seems to be a little bit too far back to try something. The gaps are kind of forming right now. Marnix Heister. He is currently battling with Marcus. Coming onto the straight here now. Seems like he has a little bit of damage on the front of his car. Yeah, I think he's damaged left front. That'll not help his pace. He is putting pressure on Marcus though. Marcus also involved in a spin in the first laps. He was the pole sitter in the AM category, so he knows he has the pace. He knows he can do it. As we have an overtake going on here. Again, Mark Stevens he just doesn't seem to have the pace in a straight line. Winston Eckel also overtaking him. Is Mark Stevens gonna be looking to get back to him? I think he is. A little bit further back. You can see here, even with the slipstream, Winston Eckel is just pulling away on the straights. He seems to have massive pace issues on the straight here. There's Gasper in the Audi. He's currently in 6th position, challenging Thijs for 5th. He's very close. Slipstreaming will work for him here. Is he going to try something into the Variante Ascari? It's going to be exciting, this one. He's going to go around he has to go around the outside. Side by side. Yeah. Probably the better decision there from Thijs to get out of that one. Like that, Lewis takes 5th position. Can now go on to hunt Mark Stevens in 4th position, who has massive pace issues. So he'll be looking to go up another position. If Mark can't solve this this pace issue, this is going to be a massive a massive points drop for him in the championship. As Vincent seems to be very, very close right now. Is he going to try something around the outside here? No, not quite close enough. Sam did defend though, so he is going to have a little bit of tighter line on the exit. But he has always had a better exit out of that one. As we see again here, just seems to be stronger on the exit there. As we have a battle going on here. Going side by side. Actually, we can go back into this camera again. You see the damage here. This is on board with Yuri. They're going to go side by side. Dave is going to take the outside line into the Variante della Roggia. He's going to get pushed wide. Fair racing here. Fair and hard racing. But just like that, Yuri keeps his position. And Mark Stevens is dropping back massively. This is not good for his championship lead though. Oh, as Yuri makes a mistake here and Davey gets through. Davey put the pressure on Yuri and he seemed to not quite handle that very well. So Yuri's going to have to overtake him again. But at least give us some good action. You have a very, very tight fight going on here. He's not going to go down the inside. Is he? He is going down the inside. Is he going to take this one? King Crawford is going to have a better exit here. But he is down the inside. Is he ahead? I think he's ahead. They're side by side right now. Like I said, Sven has the better exit here. But is King gonna try something into the Variante Rete Filio? No, he isn't. Some traffic up ahead, which is also not gonna help Sven defending his position. He's gonna need a very good exit out of this one. Is King Crawford gonna do something here? Doesn't seem to be close enough. Team is close enough to try something on Perry Oosterveen here. He's gonna go down the inside. Variante della Roggia into the braking zone. He is ahead. He outbrakes him. And just like that, he's up to 9th position. Perry Oosterveen down to 10th position. Yuri seems to have lost a little bit of pace here. Davies got away. 1.7 seconds. As the battle for the lead. That gap is increasing now a little bit. These two are getting away from the rest of the field. 2.5 is Winston Eckel behind now. Last lap was faster than Vincent though. Vincent trying to set a move up here. As we're already halfway through the race almost. 15 minutes to go. This is obviously a 30-minute race. A lot of action we've had already. But Mark Stevens still seems to struggle with the pace. He's out of the slipstream now, so have a big battle going on behind now. Is Kalle gonna take this one on the outside for the Variante Rete Filio? Lewis keeps him there and he squeezes him. Very nicely defended there. But I think Kalle is gonna have a better exit now. So Lewis is gonna have to defend, isn't he? No, it seems like Kalle is a little bit too far back. These boys really have to get their eyes in front and try and catch Mark. He's having pace issues right now. I don't know if they know that themselves. Seems like the gaps are all creating right now. Gaps are getting bigger though. We have a very good fight here going on. Marnix overtaking Mark here into the chicane. Let's look at that again. Of course, slipstreaming here. Does Mark put up a fight? Oh, Marnix just outbreaks him. Mark doesn't put up just as much of a fight as others would have. Nice overtake from Marnix though. Gets him up into 16th. He's going to be looking to go forward. 20 seconds is the gap to Yuri in front of him. So still a lot to catch up there. Kalle Karkainen now looking to overtake here. He's in the slipstream from Lewis. Is he gonna get it done this time? Side by side. He has the inside this time. And Lewis is gonna keep it around the outside, I think, isn't he? No, he isn't. He builds out of that one. But now is Kalle gonna have to defend again here from Lewis. Is he gonna come back at him? Seems like he's not quite close enough. He is gonna try it. No, he isn't. Sticks behind for this this time. Beautiful racing going on from these guys. But we're gonna have to try and find out what happened to Mark Stevens in the first laps. Seems like he had a pretty healthy lead. Meanwhile, Lewis is gonna try it again here on Kalle. Gaps are getting bigger now. He has a better exit here though. Both in Audi, so they have the same car. In the slipstream right now. Three tenths, is that gonna be enough? He is in the slipstream though, but I think this just isn't gonna be enough. Not gaining enough here as we go into the braking zone. As the gap for the lead has drastically decreased. Kane Crawford meanwhile going up to 11th. Puts Sven Merckx down a place. This is the battle for the lead. Winston Eckel also getting closer the last lap. But still 11 minutes to go. Still quite a long way to go, even though it's only 11 minutes. With how close this racing is and how even these guys are matched on pace, this is going to be a very, very exciting 11 minutes. So make sure you stick it out till the end. Beautiful racing going on here. Meanwhile, Lewis is still behind Kalle, as he had a very bad exit. Thijs Merckx now. Is he going to try and get him into the Curva Parabolica? He already has him before. That puts him up to 6th position. Don't know what happened there to Lewis. Seems like he had a bit of an oopsie. But he is now in the slipstream from Thijs. Not gonna be enough, I think. He tries it on the braking. Just not close enough. This is our AM leader though, we're on board with now. Drastically decreasing again the gap. into the two Lesmos. You can't really do any overtake. It's very tight. Both on exit. Tightens up a lot. As we have Kane Crawford now behind Barry Oosterveen. Is he going to try something into Variante Ascari? He's going to go around the outside. He's going to let himself see there. But Perry Oosterveen defends that very well. There we go. There's a better exit out of there. He's going to do something going into the last corner. The curva. Oh, he is. Beautiful move there around the outside. He is going to have the better exit as well, but Perry Oosterveen comes back at him on the inside, and they're both going to go side by side down the main straight now. Although he is still in his slipstream. He's going to pull out of it now on the outside. Is Kane Crawford. Is he going to keep it there? Yes, he is. Oh, and they touch. They touch. Kane Crawford has to get out of that one. And is that going to give Sven Merckx now a run on the Ferrari driver into the Variante de la Rocha? Obviously has a better exit. Is he going to try something into the second chicane? Kane Crawford is going to have to defend. He's going to let him through, actually. Does he have damage from that? Oh, but he overshoots Sven Merckx. Overshoots that one. Is going to... is Kane Crawford going to get back into the Lesmos? No, he isn't. Just like that, Sven Merckx has the position and Perry Oosterveen has a lot of breathing room all of a sudden. As the gap at the front of the field has increased a lot. 2.1 seconds back to Vincent. Sam Coleman now leading with a very healthy margin, 2 seconds. Then we have in P3 Winston Eckel. He is currently slowly gaining on Vincent in front of him. And we have Mark Stevens. Seems to have found some kind of pace. Kalle Karkainen now fully focused on Mark Stevens ahead of him. Meanwhile, the battle behind him for 6th is pretty much on between Thijs and Lewis. He's not quite close enough to try something. Daniel loses a place to Timo in the background there. So Timo gets closer to that 7th position. Thijs Merckx still currently our AM leader. Is he going to try something around the outside? No, he's going to go to the inside, which is going to be the outside for the Variante de la Rocha. Is he going to get it done before the braking zone? No, he isn't. Lewis comes back at him. Doesn't overshoot the chicane. Well defended, I have to say. Came back at him under braking. Thijs Merckx now, is he gonna try and do something on this straight? Seems like he's not quite close enough. He's not quite close enough to do something. Kalle Karkainen now, let's look at him. He's currently gaining on Mark Stevens in front of him. He's gonna go now out of the Variante Rete Filio down to the Variante della Roggia. Beautiful names here at the circuit, the Autodromo di Monza. Currently gaining. If he gets within a second of him, he can slipstream. He's just outside of that. 4/10 faster last lap. As we look now to Daniel Murphy. Is he gonna try something very close to these guys again? Thijsmark still not past Lewis there, but he is putting the pressure on him. He is within that second now, Kalle Karkainen. Let's see what he can do. Is he going to be able to get Mark before the end of the race? We have 3 minutes left now. It's going to be he's going to be in a hurry. He can't play around or anything. Meanwhile, we got a battle for 13 going on here. Davy Rietsma behind Navarre Luki. He is definitely closing in the slipstream now. This is for third position in AM, so this is for a podium in the AM position. Pulls out now as we go into the braking zone. Down the inside, he takes it. But now the exit is going to be crucial for him. Otherwise, Navarre Luki is going to come back at him. Beautiful move though by Davy. As really Kalle Karkainen now has really closed up to Mark Stevens. He is really at it right now. This is for fourth position overall and fourth in the pro standings. This is also going to help him get closer to the lead. He's going to go around the outside for the Variante Ascari. Is he going to keep it there? Yes, he is. Mark gives him room. Enough room to play with. Now he's going to have to slipstream down to the last corner. Curva Parabolica. Seems like Mark Stevens is just down in a straight. He's going to go around the outside. He's going to try it. He's going to force him narrow, which is going to give him a better exit onto the main straight. Kalle Karkainen, is he in front now? Seems like he is, just a tiny bit. Mark Stevens, is he going to come back at him? No, he's going to slot him behind. Kalle Karkainen has done it for now. Mark Stevens really seems to be struggling. Is he going to go down the inside? No, he had a look, but he just isn't. And now, oh, Timu now recovering from the spin he had before this. Battle going on for for fifth here. Behind that, there's a battle going on for seventh. As we look now down, is Timu going to try something down the inside? Yes, he is. Into the Variante della Roccia. Is he going to give him the room? No. Yes, he is, but he isn't quite close enough to make the move. He's going to force him narrow into the first Lesmo. That's going to give him a better exit onto the second Lesmo. Is he going to try something there? Is he going to try something down the inside? No, he isn't. Very smartly, he's going to wait his chance here on the straight. Meanwhile, the guys behind are closing up as well. Thijs Merckx also closing up. Is Timu going to try something here then? Around the outside for the Variante Ascari. He's going to keep it there. That's going to be the inside for the next part of the Ascari. That is the move done. Now he's going to have to watch the slipstream back. Oh, as Lewis goes very, very wide there. Is he now going to have to defend from Thijs? No, Thijs himself is going to have to defend from Daniel behind him. Going for some very narrow. Oh, very close racing from these guys here. Barry Oosthuizen very nearly behind that. He's not going to catch up. The finish is done though. This is the finish already. I've missed that in the action. We have our winner. Wow. Because of all the action, I've missed the finish. Sam Coleman. Beautiful drive by him. Clear by 4.2. Then we have Vincent Osem. He's in second in pro and second overall. Third is Winston Eckel. Beautiful drive by him as well. We have Timo came back to 6th after a spin at the first lap. Brilliant comeback drive from him. Mark Stevens with the problems as well. We have our AM winner is Thijs Merks. Our second AM placed car is Sven Merks. And then we have Davy Rietsma in third in the AM class. But yeah, let's now go on to our AM winner, Thijs Merks.
Good evening.
Good evening, buddy. Very good race from you. You won.
Thanks,
you won the AM class.
Thanks. Yeah, really happy.
A lot of action going on there in the last few laps for you.
Yeah, especially the last lap. Luis and Timu were battling through Oscari, so would have hoped that they would collide. But yeah, really happy with my result. So it's good for the championship. Now we're back in it. And move on to next week.
Exactly. What are you going to be looking forward to for next week? Again, a result like this?
Yeah. It's now 2 races in a row for victory in AM. So we're going for 3 in a row.
Let's make it that, man. Good luck in the next race.
Ciao.
Beautiful drive by him. We go on to our pro leader. I think he is ready. There he is, our overall winner, Sam. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, buddy. How was the race for you? You had a lot of pressure in the first part of the race from behind, but yeah, then you absolutely flew away in the second part of it.
I'm just a bit surprised, to be honest, at how slow Mark was after that near miss. I think if that hadn't have happened, I think it would have been a completely different race. Like I said, I'm sad that it happened and we didn't get the opportunity to battle, but yeah, I'm just really happy with the pace that I suddenly had. It just sort of come from nowhere, really.
Yeah, you had really good pace. I think you just didn't have the fastest lap in the race. I think Vincent got that from you in the second to last lap. But yeah.
Yeah, great. Like I said, finally got my first win of the season and finally stopped Mark's brilliant streak. And yeah, just couldn't have been any better, really. Couldn't be any happier.
Yeah, definitely. We saw Mark indeed have some pace issues there. He seemed like he was slow on the straight.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened. Like, I saw the back marker just like almost aim for him, but it looked like he missed him. So I was a bit surprised with how slow he suddenly was. Like, I assume he may have got a netcode damage or something, but
yeah, definitely good race by you, buddy. Next week, what are you going to look forward to?
Hopefully more of the same again, to be honest with you. Like I said, I just try and practice hard and try and keep it together and try and find some good pace like I was able to today.
Yeah, definitely. Next week is Sebring, though, a very difficult track. Yeah. Do you have some history there, or is it the first time for you racing there?
No, I've raced there before in endurance races, but yeah, first time there in a GT3 car, so plenty of practice required, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thanks for tuning in for the interview, and good luck next week, man.
Cheers, Dan. Thank you.
As we move swiftly on now to a man who I think isn't quite happy with this result. That's Mark. Mark, how was the race for you, man? You seem to have it all in your pocket from the start.
Yeah, I had a great. I had actually had a bad qualifying, but I had one great lap, and my start with the race was very good. Behind me, they started battling, so I put on a gap from I think 3 seconds.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, after that, Pepe let me pass very nicely, but something happened, and suddenly I had like I think damage, but we didn't touch, but I was like 2 seconds a lap slower. So yeah, not really happy, but yeah.
We saw you drop back in the broadcast. We didn't see what happened though, so yeah, you just seemed to lack the pace on the straights, really.
Yeah, Pepe let me pass for the first chicane, and it looked like somehow his sim disconnected because it just went off and he went straight past me. I had to avoid him, and suddenly I had no pace anymore. I lost 3 seconds on the first straight, 3/10, and I lost 2 seconds a lap. So even in the slipstream, I was losing on the straight. So don't know how, but yeah, it is what it is. Still fifth with fastest lap time, I think, and pole. So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Onwards to the next one.
Yeah, we saw. I think Kale it was overtaking you there in the last lap. Once you got into the slipstream, you could definitely see you were down on us on the straights. He gained so much on the straights at that point. Was there even a way to defend that?
No. I tried to make it a little bit difficult, but yeah, he took like 3/10 on every straight, and even when I got in his slipstream, and even if I had a better exit on the corner, I didn't gain time. So I wanted to make it a bit difficult, but with the championship in mind, I was like, yeah, just go.
Yeah, you have quite a healthy lead in the championship, though. I think it was something like 37 points going into this one.
Yeah, 37. So yeah, I think I lose about 8 points. So okay.
Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in, and hope you have better luck next week.
Yes, thanks for having me. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks,
Bye-bye.
We now move on then to our second place driver. Vincent, welcome.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We saw you had a beautiful drive there. Just weren't able to keep up with Sam there in the second part of the race. Did something happen, or just tire drop off?
Yes, I was managing the gap, so I was just trying to stay in the slipstream, so I could try to pass him in the last stage of the race, so we could build a gap to P3 together. But I messed up in Ascari once, and then I lost the slipstream because I knew Sam was quicker than me. Yeah, he was gone, and at the end my tires were completely done because I was overdriving in the middle of the race and also a bit in the beginning.
Okay, so interesting. We thought actually you were going to challenge him for the lead every time. It looked like you had a good run up to the first chicane, that at the Filio, and then out of that chicane you just always seem to lack a bit of acceleration.
Yeah, in the beginning of the race I messed up quite a bit in the first chicane on exit, but I had a couple of tries to get past him, but I never really push for it because I thought if we are going to battle right now, Winston will catch up and it's all for nothing because we then all three are in the slipstream. It maybe would be more entertaining, but I was more focusing on the whole of the race so we could finish in a high position because I knew Sam was quicker than me, especially in Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2. So I was just trying to hang on and maybe try to pass in the final stage of the race, like in the last or the lap before that.
Yeah, really trying to work together. You're
Yes.
third in the championship. I think it stays like that. You increase your lead on fourth. and you gained some points on Mark. You were actually
Yes.
surprised by the pace of Mark, or?
No, yeah, Mark was quick in the practice and also in qualifying, so I didn't really thought I could challenge him but he had the unfortunate situation with Pepe, and that gave us a try to overtake him. But yeah, he had damage. Don't know how he got it, but it was fortunate for us. But it's really, yeah, it's not the way you want to see a race unfold.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I'll take it. But it's yeah, it's a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Great race for you, man. Thanks for tuning in, and good luck next week.
Yes, thank you.
And then we have our last interview with Winston, our P3 from the race today. How was
Yeah.
Yeah, how was the
Hi,
race
mate.
for you, man?
Quite lonely at the end, if I should say so. But it was fun. It was a good race. I expected way more carnage at Monza.
Yeah, definitely first
like
turn.
we all did. I did it quite easy on the first lap. I was quite relaxed. Thijs got a really good start. The P4 finisher, I believe, or the top in the AM class.
Yeah.
Or the second one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He finished.
He got a really good
fifth.
start. Yeah, he got a really good start of against me, and yeah, I let him overtake because I had on the inside. I had quite a bad run into turn one, so I did it easily. And then from that, I got good communication during the race with Thijs, and yeah, he didn't let me by, but it was a very easy overtake, let's say so. And then after that, I could catch up to the pace of the other guys. But then Mark had damage as well. It was really sad to see because it was a very good battle at the front, and I would like to, well, to compare that as well. But yeah, it wasn't possible. But yeah, that was Mark was like a brick on the straight, so I could easily pass him. And after that, it was just trying to get to Sam and Vincent at the front, but it wasn't just possible. The guys were slipstreaming each other. Like Vincent also said to me personally, he said from okay, I was not trying to get too risky with Sam because otherwise you could catch up. So it was a good team play of them, and I really enjoyed the race. And yeah, next time I wanted to fight at the front as well. But P3 is still good for the team and still good for me and myself as well. So
Yeah,
I really
definitely.
enjoyed it.
I think with P3 you also gain a position in the championship as well. You overtake Sammy. So
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, if you say so, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Very good to see, and just for the team as well. It's like a team performance for PRT as well. So it's really fun to drive, and yeah, this league sets very much the purpose, very more potential, and I really like it's getting streamed by you as well. So big thanks to you as well, my friend.
Yeah, no worries, man. It's my pleasure. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
good luck next week.
Thank you, mate.
We go on now to our second placed AM driver. That's Sven Merks. Welcome, buddy. Sven?
Yes.
There you are. Yeah, good race for you in the AM class. You finished second.
Yes.
How was the race for you?
Pretty boring to say it precisely. It's boring because I was on the backpack of the pro class. Yeah, and only car I should attack was Thijs, but yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was an 8, quite a bit ahead of you.
Yeah, I couldn't pass him, and yeah, I didn't saw him either. Around lap 6, 7, I didn't saw him either. So
Yeah,
just bringing it home on P2, I'm happy with it. So
you gained some points on Remco, so I think you can be happy with that. Remco, I think, didn't finish the race. Yeah, he didn't. So yeah, you gain a lot of points on Remco there.
Yes, that's a good day. Good day.
Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, buddy, and good luck next week.
Thank you. Cheers.
And then our last one is gonna be Davey, our third place finisher in the AM class. How
Yes.
was your race, man?
Yeah, good race in the first round. The going on the straight was standing still, waiting to can race. After that, yeah, good race.
You had any highlights?
No, it's just a race and overtake race for me.
Yeah, you came from the back, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. On the first lap, a few people crashed on the straight,
Yeah.
and I must wait for them.
Yeah, it was
so
a
I
big
can-
pile up there.
Yeah, and I must wait there. So this was an overtake race for me.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
sad here.
P1 and P2 were too fast for me.
Yeah, I think Sven was he was only 5 seconds ahead of you, so over a 30-minute race, that's not too bad.
No, he was after 50 minutes. He was 10 seconds. Yeah, if the race was longer, maybe I can pass him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
tuning in, buddy, and we'll see you again on track next week.
Yeah, thanks
luck.
for the. Yeah, thanks.
Well, guys, that's it then from Monza this week. We had a beautiful race. We definitely are going to be back next week. Next week is going to be Sebring. So looking forward to that one. Drivers' Championship. We'll give you an update on our social medias. They're in the description below as well as our Discord. If you want to join and you want to race yourself in the Platinum Racing League, there is a Discord link below. We share everything there. Come and hang out with the boys. Until next week, we have Sebring, and until then, it's a thank you from me, the whole Platinum Racing League community. Stay safe, and we'll catch you next time.